I bet you didn't know the true allure of luxury cars. Right, you lot. Put down the crisps, park yourselves in front of the telly, and try to concentrate for once because we're talking luxury cars. Not just any old rust buckets with leather seats, mind you, but the proper stuff. The kind of cars that make grown men weep and bank managers spontaneously combust. Today, we're counting down the top 10 luxury car brands you absolutely need to know. So, strap yourselves in, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. We're starting off our list with a brand that needs no introduction, Rolls-Royce. The name alone conjures up images of royalty, rock stars, and, well, ridiculous wealth. These cars are basically handcrafted land yachts. You don't just drive a Rolls-Royce, you waft in it. It's an experience, darling, not just transportation. They've been around for over a century and they've perfected the art of making cars that are both incredibly comfortable and ridiculously opulent. Next up, we've got something a bit different, Tesla. Now, some of you old-timers might scoff at the idea of an electric car being luxurious, but trust me on this one. Tesla has single-handedly changed the game. Forget about walnut dashboards and sheepskin rugs. Luxury now comes in the form of ludicrous acceleration and cutting-edge technology. These cars are basically computers on wheels, and they're about as far away from your grandfather's Jaguar as you can get. Now we're talking Bentley. This is a brand that knows a thing or two about luxury. They've been handcrafting cars for the discerning gentleman, and woman, of course, for over a century, and they're not about to stop now. Bentleys are all about understated elegance. They're the kind of cars that you can imagine yourself driving to a polo match or, a bank robbery. They're powerful, they're luxurious, and they're about as British as a cup of tea and a spot of rain. Chapter 4. Mercedes-Benz, the star of the show. Ah, Mercedes-Benz, the three-pointed star, a symbol of aspiration, success, and let's be honest, a bit of showing off. Mercedes has been a major player in the luxury car game for decades, and they're not showing any signs of slowing down. From the sleek and sporty SL Class to the opulent and imposing S-Class, there's a Mercedes for everyone. Well, everyone with a healthy bank balance at least. Chapter 5. Now we're getting to the really good stuff. Ferrari. The very name evokes images of speed, glamour, and Italian passion. These are not just cars, they're works of art. From the iconic Testarossa to the latest and greatest SF90 Stradale, Ferraris are designed to turn heads and set hearts racing. They're loud, they're fast, and they're about as subtle as a lion in a library. Chapter 6. Porsche. A brand that needs no introduction to anyone with even a passing interest in cars. These German machines are legendary for their performance and handling. They're the kind of cars that make you want to take the long way home, just for the sheer pleasure of driving them. And don't even get me started on the 911. It's been in production for over 50 years, and it's still one of the most desirable sports cars on the planet. Chapter 7. Aston Martin. Shaken, not stirred. Aston Martin. The name is synonymous with James Bond, and for good reason. These cars are just effortlessly cool. They're sleek, they're stylish, and they have an air of sophistication that's hard to beat. Whether it's the classic DB5 or the modern Vantage, an Aston Martin is a statement. It says, I've arrived and I've got impeccable taste. Chapter 8. Bugatti, the pursuit of perfection. Bugatti. Now we're talking about the big leagues. This is a brand that's known for pushing the boundaries of what's possible in a car. Their cars are not just fast, they're ludicrously fast. The Veyron, for example, held the record for the world's fastest production car for years. But Bugatti isn't just about speed, it's about craftsmanship, attention to detail, and of course, a hefty price tag. Chapter 9. Lamborghini, the raging bull. Lamborghini. If Ferraris are works of art, then Lamborghinis are explosions of color and noise. These cars are not for the faint of heart. They're loud, they're brash, and they demand attention. From the iconic Countach to the latest Aventador, Lamborghinis are all about making a statement. They're the automotive equivalent of a shot of espresso, intense, invigorating, and not for everyone. Chapter 10. Maserati, the Trident's Triumph. And finally we come to Maserati, a brand that's often overlooked but certainly not to be underestimated. Maseratis are all about Italian flair and performance. They're the kind of cars that you buy with your heart, not your head. They might not be as flashy as a Ferrari or as technologically advanced as a Tesla, but they have a certain charm that's hard to resist. So there you have it. The top 10 luxury car brands you absolutely need to know. Now I know what you're thinking, Jeremy. You've only scratched the surface. And you're right. There's a whole world of automotive excellence out there just waiting to be explored. But for now, I'm off to find the nearest racetrack. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more automotive adventures. See you in the next video.